without really hating on any specific third party, I will say that PayTrac was the best option for us to have better communication, more fluid operations between our credit card processing and RecTrac. Everybody was really excited for the better aspect of communications. As I'm sure you know, you don't tend to talk to the people who process your credit cards unless you're having an issue. So the response time when there are problems and like knowing the person who you can ask for instead of just calling an 800 number and waiting on hold for, I mean, however long, 5 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour and a half, you just don't know. And then the person who answers the phone has like no idea what you're talking about. They don't really care about you. So it's really nice to have that direct connection to Vermont Systems, and the implementation team has made themselves very available. So whenever I've had an issue, which has been very, very few, they're super responsive. They seem to truly care about the issue. So our team has been very excited about that. I'm very pleased with PayTrac. Things settle quicker, so people aren't waiting 5 to 7 business days for refunds. And I know obviously having to refund things is not ideal, but it is something we all have to do. So when that's a smoother process for your guests, it reflects better on us as an organization. Like, hey, we're giving you your money back for whatever reason, and if you actually got it back in 2 days, as opposed to you calling me next week and being like, hey, where is my refund? So I haven't had any issues with that, which is awesome. Another thing that's been big for the community is being able to set up an auto-debit for our kids' programs a lot easier. The third party we were using, you had to, for everything you signed up for, you would have to put in your whole credit card every single time, and our camps sell out in like 2 to 5 minutes, so it wasn't feasible to set up auto debits. And with PayTrac, we launched an auto debit program with our kids camp launch, and it went flawlessly. So that was huge for the community as well, especially with some of the financial hardships with COVID, not having to pay up front for all of their kids camps for the whole summer. We just had them put 20% down, and then the rest is charged the first of the month. And it's been so smooth. It's amazing. This all kind of started when COVID hit, because I had to process like $100,000 worth of tubing refunds. And I did all of it from my house at my laptop, and customers weren't getting refunds for like 14 business days, and I couldn't like track things down. Obviously that reflected poorly on us. I started getting frustrated, so I started researching what it would take to switch to a different third party, and the benefit wasn't there to switching to another third party. And then this fall, there were a couple issues right in a row. It probably took about 40 hours of my time personally to get some of the finances figured out from these online snafus that were happening with credit cards. And I literally had just had it. And I was working with Mike from Vermont Systems, and he was like, hey, Kelsy, PayTrac is going to happen. I think you're going to be a really good candidate for it. I'll let you know, like, when it's a reality. And I was like, let me know. Hey, when's PayTrac happening? We want in. And obviously there was a lot to do to switch it over. We've been switched over for 2 months, and I have no regrets at this time. I mean, everything with them honestly just keeps getting better. And now, you know, with using them for PayTrac, we are kind of using them for everything, which I like, and the service has been great. And as they keep rolling out next gen, like next gen WebTrack and the next gen Vic, PayTrac is new, but everything we've upgraded with them has made our operation a lot smoother. And then we actually tend to need less help. So I just upgraded everything to the next gen Vic, which is a smoother operation as well. So I feel like Vermont Systems continues to grow and improve. They're definitely not stagnant. And it helps because our operations are always growing and improving. And they kind of bring us up to like the next level. Whereas sometimes in a smaller mountain town, removed, it seems like we can be behind on things that the rest of the world is doing. But I feel like using RecTrac, we are a bit more up to speed with, you know, some of the things like touchless pay now and, you know, the way our website works and all of that. So I think, you know, for the future, it's a great company to work with. And they do seem to really listen. Like if we need something changed, even if it can't be done right away, there's somebody to listen and at least acknowledge that we're looking for that and see if they can find a solution in the future.